Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm live. Sorry, I've not been on. I'm doing personals. It's monopolizing my life. For those of you that were contacted by me yesterday or the day before in regards to your reading, they are all uploading. Right now, they should be ready within the next 2 hours. Okay? So if you're watching me live saying, uh-oh, she just contacted me. I ordered an emergency and she said it was ready by this morning. They're uploading, sweetie. YouTube is a pain in the booty. I started uploading them last night around midnight, okay? And it's been a little while. Sometimes that happens. I don't know why. But we'll figure something else out in the future. But for now, heads up, it's coming, okay? For everyone else, I will be contacting you. First week of January, people that ordered, you're getting messages today. So you're going to see what's up with your order today. And then I'll be moving on to the second week of January orders, okay? So a little bit behind, but hang in there. So this is my live for today, guys. It's Twin Flames. Why is this so hard? And I'm doing this special video, and for you, shout out, no names mentioned. You said it would be good to get more information on this because I've had a few different people message me saying, I'm struggling. I don't know why it's so hard. I've been in pain. I keep trying. We get close to union and then it blows up, and there's some frustration here. Whew. So first off, let's breathe. Okay, let's just breathe. This is a journey, not a destination, like I always say. So just keep swimming. Now, I started my reading this morning and I got short-term pain, 4 coins, the devil, and the 8 of swords, which typically is going along with the reason I'm asking these questions. So why are some of you guys in pain? Why, if this resonates for you, if you're doing good on your journey and you're not having a struggle, disclaimer, this message probably isn't for you. Do not take this reading and digest it as your own. Always toss out readings that are not your own, that you don't resonate with. My rule of thumb is if you have a sick feeling in your stomach and it makes you feel like it's not for you and it makes you feel bad, it's not for you. Even if it's a bad message, it should not make you feel bad. My rule of thumb also, even if it's a bad message, guys, it should always sit inside of you like a confirmation. It should be like, yeah, that hits my heart. That hits my soul. Yep, that's what I'm going through, and it's a relief. It's kind of a confirmation. Kind of like, okay, I know what I'm dealing with now, right? I know what I'm dealing with now. At least I can digest that and feel okay and some relief that this is my situation, and now I know how to tackle it. Now I know how to go above and beyond my issues, okay? So that's how a negative reading should hit you. Just as a confirmation, a negative reading should never hit you in your gut and say you're doomed, and there's nothing you could do about it, and it's painful and it's horrible. That's not how a negative reading should hit you, okay? That reading's not for you. Spirit does not take you on a spiritual journey to find source, to find yourself and the source of your purpose, to cause you pain. You are brought on this journey to feel better, to grow, to learn, to blossom. There's a little pain involved, but it's not to the extent where it ruins your life, okay? It shouldn't be. So I'm going to keep going, okay? So let's go ahead. I'll just talk as Spirit talks to me, and I'll deliver whatever channeling messages he wants to say for you guys that are struggling, okay? So Spirit, talk to me, honey. Let's see what's going on with these people. Tell me, Lord, what is going on? Give me a divine message. Help these people. What is going on with people that are struggling? They are finding union, and then it falls apart. Can we please get to the bottom of this for these people? For my lovely soul family out there. Lord God, please help me in this. Lord God, please heal their hearts and their mind. Give them clarity and peace in their soul. May you vibrate in their body with healing and love and light and compassion. And may you give them wisdom and understanding and clarity today. All right. Whoops. Let me go ahead and shuffle this. Holy Spirit, please be with me. I welcome you in my energy and in my space. Oop, okay, Queen of Cups, she wants to fly out. That one's ready. Whenever I get a flyer, I'm like, okay, the cards are ready to speak to me. They're ready to talk. Spirit, give me some divine messages for the people struggling out there. What do they need to know? And please, divinely guide me on how you want me to perform this reading. Whatever spread you see fit, Lord, guide me. I'll just take your guidance and go from there. That's what I'm willing to do. Okay. The other card that flew out at me, guys, is if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. This is for you guys and for them. If you guys knew then what you know now, you would have made different choices. And I think that's how a lot of you guys feel. Queen of Cups. This is in regards to a very deep, soulful love. Your feelings are not changeable in regards to a soulmate journey. You can become angry. You can become pushed away. You can become distracted. You can also become hurt to the point of no return in this lifetime. And that is because many, many people choose not to heal in regards to their pain. Now, this can be for you and this can be for them. Please tell me what resonates. My stupid screen did not get stuck again. It did. You see? Huh. It did get stuck again, guys. I'm going to have to log off and come back on so you can see the cards. This is ridiculous. I'll be right back. I'm 21 too. Back. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. I had to fix that. I'm so sorry. Hopefully it stays fixed. Dear Lord, help me. Okay, apologies. Let's get back to business. Refocus, Stephanie. So you guys would have made different choices had you known how difficult this journey was going to be. This is the same for them. This is the same for you. This is how you felt in your last life, okay? It didn't work out last time, possibly. And if you knew then what you know now, you would have made different choices. You're learning. You're growing. Take every lesson every day and go with it because you're learning. And if you knew today, rephrase. If you knew then what you knew today, you would have behaved differently. I know you would have. We all would have. And this is also how they feel. There's some guilt and there is some sadness because there's deep, deep love here in the relationship. And you guys both know it. You feel it or you wouldn't be here on this channel wondering what the F, right? What the actual F is wrong with me. I shouldn't be this, in love with this person because of all the trouble. But we're going to keep going. We have short term. Whatever pain you're going through, it's always short-lived. This is something that I noticed with twin flames. There's usually a gentleman or a woman, okay? There's usually a lady or a gentleman that tends to do the pain. They tend to give the pain, and there's usually someone that receives it. There's a reason for both, but I want you to know fights are usually short-lived. And by short-lived, I do mean it's not a lifetime, okay? Sometimes it can be months, but it certainly isn't years, okay? Months, weeks is very noticeable. If you're experiencing long-term pain that persists for many, many years, like an issue that never got resolved, say someone cut you off and told you off and they disappeared from 6 years ago and you've still never heard from them. That's pretty rare. Is it not fixable? I wouldn't say that, but I would say there is some serious lack of work in that area. Okay, before I start getting in on you guys, I'm going to keep my reading up. It's usually short-lived, okay? A few weeks, few months, and I tell you somebody usually reaches out. The reason you have pain, period, is people have a hard time letting go. Letting go of a grudge, letting go of pride, ego. All of that plays a part. And notice the Capricorn sign at the top of the card. It's the Devil card, which, by the way, we have the Devil card here. Okay? That is pride and ego. That is pride that I am better than this. I'm too good for this. I deserve better. I want better. You've always got your eyes wandering somewhere else. You're always focused on a specific situation. Both of these cards together can mean obsession. Complete obsessive compulsive, like disorder, obsession. Somebody may be consumed by the fire, consumed by greed, consumed by hate, consumed by pain, consumed by sadness, guilt. You guys get my drift. This is being completely and utterly consumed with some kind of an obsession or codependency or addiction. Those are the top three. And that is why you're experiencing pain in this relationship. To clarify this, we have your beauty still moves me. And that's the ticker. You guys are still attracted to each other. You still have that chemical reaction when you see that person. You still have that. I'm sorry, guys. Can you hang on? I just got on. Okay. All right. So I have the Eight of Swords with that. It means you're stuck in your head because you're not able to speak out or talk. You can watch if you want to. You're not able to speak out or talk at this time, but they're in your head because you still love them. Your beauty still moves me. Eight of Swords. I'm stuck about you. Even though we're not in contact, even though we're in pain, even though we're fighting, I still cannot seem to get the love out of my head. I can't seem to get a handle on that situation. What time are we supposed to get there? 3:30. She said you couldn't go there till after 2. Because she won't be there till after 2. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's keep going. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about the situation that you want to speak about. Tell me more about what you want to speak about. We have the Have Faith card. So automatically we are thinking about a Cancerian, a Taurus. Now I'm a different kind of reader, guys. I'm going to start speaking from my heart. I have followed tarot cards for many years. And everyone seems to think that the Hierophant is specifically a Taurus. I'm a rebel. I dare to change that because the energy of the card does not just speak about Taurus. There's many nakshatras, many signs that resonate in this energy. And I'll tell you what, it's Sagittarius, it's Cancer, it's Libra, and it is Taurus. Okay? And it is Pisces. It is spiritual signs. It is about going deep. It is about being faithful, having a direct communication with Source, staying attached. Even this Four of Coins, I know it's Capricorn, but it's also Cancer. It's clutching and hanging on and not letting go of the past, not letting go of something. Okay? So I'm going to be the rebel, and from now on when I see cards, I'm not just going to spit out what is, how do you say, I don't know, whatever's accepted by the community, whatever's accepted by authority and community, and I'm against that. I've always been a rebel, and I'm going to continue to be one. I'm going to do my own thing. I read cards my own way, so if you see me spitting out signs and you're like, what the F, that's not what that card means, that's why. So I'm just explaining myself now, okay? Moving forward. This is a Cancerian's involved here. This is about someone that cannot let go of the past. A lot of you guys have Cancerian in your chart. This can also be a Venus in Cancer or the 4th house. Anything to do with the 4th house, whatever sign you have in there, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn can all be there. Cancer, Pisces can all be there. This is about a very deep love, guys. And let me tell you something, this person, this could be you or it could be them, does not want to let go of you. You don't want to let go of them. You also both do not want to let go of your own way. That is very Taurus. I do not want to let go of my perception in this regards. Nope. it's kind of like my way or the highway. I don't want to let go of my thoughts. I don't want to let go of my feelings. I expect things a certain way, and I'm not going to be disappointed. But yet you're disappointed. That's why you have Three of Wands in reverse came out. Manifestation is not happening. Dear Lord, tell me why. Tell me why this manifestation is not happening. If you are trying to manifest a relationship that is coming out of pain, coming out of codependency, coming out of unforgiveness, coming out of stagnancy, there's a lack of faith. You cannot have victory with a lack of faith. You cannot have victory with stubborn opinions, unwilling, unwavering emotions, unwavering thoughts. We have the Ace of Coins. There is a new beginning this year. This is the year for change. This is the year for commitment. This is the year that God is trying to give you a gift. There's a new beginning coming in. Are you willing to get on board? We have 10 of Pentacles. This is also representing long-term loyalty, faith, dedication, commitment in the third dimension. Notice the sign of Mercury. There is communication here with Virgo, which is the sign here. This is also Gemini, the two faces. This is also Gemini. Very much the Magician is here. I don't see his card, but you know, the Magician is Gemini and Virgo. The energy is here nonetheless. This is about manifestation. Somebody's trying to conjure. Someone's trying to conjure. There is also, this is a specific message for someone. There is someone out there who is doing candle magic often, repetitively. Candle magic, candle magic, candle magic, candle magic. There is someone that is doing rituals, spells, even prayers. Let's talk about the Christians out there. You guys are praying, praying, praying every night on your knees, praying to God, using your faith. But there's one ingredient that is left astray. There's a stray wild hair here, and that is this codependency. That is this clutchness. That is this coveting. I'm hearing jealousy. I am hearing jealousy. Jealousy. Anger. Resentment. Stubbornness. There is some things here that need to be let go. And if you're not letting go, or they are not letting go, remember this can be reverse. If they are not letting go, you gotta let go so they can let go. If they're not letting go and you let go, you gotta pray for them to let go. But here's the deal. Here's the deal with the devil. If you are doing prayers and rituals with candles, and you accidentally put a bad energy into that candle, because you still harbor resentment, jealousy, anger, impatience. If you have that inside you and it is not cleared, before you do your prayer, before you do your affirmation, before you do your candle ritual, it's going to manifest that way. You're going to manifest more of the same. And you're going to be wondering why. Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Like I said, you don't have to have resentment. You don't have to have anger. You can have forgiveness and love. But there's an ingredient that's in there, guys. And the ingredient is impatience, expectation. What are you not letting go of, guys? If I'm wrong, and you're crystal clean, and you are as clean and pure as snow, and this beautiful selenite wand, you are a shining diamond star, and there's not a thing wrong with you. You're white as a sheet. Why is this card here? And if that's the case, then you shouldn't be watching this video, because this isn't for you. Now, if you think all of those things about yourself, but you're not any of those things, then you've got a problem. You've got ego. And guess what? Ego is all about this card. Ego. None of us are perfect. None of us are white as a sheet. I am not white as a sheet. And you know what? I'm just going to tell you on this journey with you. There are days I feel fantastic. Fantastic. Yes, Lord, I am fantastic today. Thank you so much for your 111, honey. Thank you, Twin Flame, DF. And there are days that hit me like a freaking 2x4 in my face, where I fall from grace to anger. And I can go up and I can go down. So there are some days that hit you harder than others. There are some days you feel fantastic and healed, and there are some days you feel like you just got into a accident with a bull and they just rammed you right in your ass and you fell and your tailbone is broken and you can't walk and you're all alone in the field. You're like, what the hell? I was just enjoying the sunshine and the sunflowers and I was running in the field like the sound of music. The hills are alive, and then here's a bull that rams me in my ass, and I'm here laying on the ground asking for help, and I'm all alone in the field, knocked the hell down out of nowhere. Now what? There goes the hills are alive because the bull is alive and just rams you in your ass. And I don't know why we have that, guys. Sometimes it just hits you like that. It hits you like a 2x4. But let me tell you, it's short term, because sometimes when we're up on a high, we have to go down to a low. Maybe we're too high. Maybe we need to clear something else out that we didn't see. Remember, guys, this journey is more than just union. It is so much more than just lovers. That's a soulmate journey, okay? This twin flame journey, if you are on this journey, is so much more than union. And I'll tell you, maybe some of you guys are frustrated because you don't know if you're a twin or you are, and you're just stuck. But if you are having resistance to your union, it's because you have something stuck that needs to get unstuck. There's a manifestation that is not being performed because of some feelings. And I have met some people that have told me they're doing great, they're doing the work, and they haven't heard from this person. But you know what I've noticed? And this is from multiple messages, multiple emails. There's a hint of desperateness. There's a hint of, that's not the right word. There's a hint of desperation. There's a hint of, my life sucks right now without this person. So I'm going to, obsess over this. And I can't go out today because I need to do a ritual. I can't go to the mountains today because I need to be back by 4 to run into this person at the hair salon or, whatever. I have to do certain things for this journey. That's not living. That is not letting go. That is not freedom. You may feel very happy and proud of yourself for your healing work and doing the work of, rituals and prayers and all that stuff. But if you're not out living your world, living in your world, there's a problem. And that is clinginess. That is clinginess. And that is a strong Cancerian trait. And that is a strong Taurus trait. That is a strong Gemini trait. That is a strong Scorpio trait even sometimes. It's not letting go. It's not living. It's not living. There is an obsession here. The card that flew out is, I miss you regardless of how things seem. They miss you regardless of how things seem. So even though we're sitting here freaking out, 8 of Swords, and we're not hearing from them, this is a message for you. They still love you. They still miss you. Even though the way things seem, it is not that way. Spirit wants you to cleanse yourself. Cleanse and purge these feelings. Purge them. Get them out of you. Get them out of you. Have you guys ever seen that movie? It's with that beautiful Spanish girl. Oh, Penelope Cruz. Penelope Cruz, and I don't know, his name is Tenino on the movie. I think it's called Woman on Top. If you've never seen Woman on Top, you should. Okay? This Woman on Top, okay, I'm not going to explain the whole movie. Okay, you guys can watch it. It's really great. There's reasons why he cheated on her, and she left him, okay? And she moved to San Francisco. and she tried to get him out of her system. She contacted a spiritual person, which was her best friend, to do a spell, a ritual, to cast out her love for him. She wanted it out of her. And I remember in one of the scenes, she was grabbing her heart and she was like, I want him out of me. I want him out of me. I don't want to feel his love. I don't want to feel his love. She literally caught her husband, by the way, cheating on her. It's a very beautiful twin flame movie. I suggest you watch it. It's kind of old, but it's a really good movie. She caught him cheating on her in bed with someone, and she literally caught them. And she ran out of the room crying, hurt, and she just ran down the stairs, and he jumped off the woman. He goes, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You know, oh, he felt horrible. The issue between them was she always got sick. Motion sickness, so she had to be on top. She literally, like when they sleep together, she had to be writing, she had to be on top, she had to drive the car. The point with that movie, besides the comedy, because that was comedial, okay? No one always has to be on top for motion sickness. But the point of that movie on my twin flame journey, the way I see how a twin flame journey works, is she was in the masculine energy. She was not balanced in a feminine energy. She did not fulfill her own journey. She did not do anything for herself. She was in the back of the corner of the kitchen. She was a chef, by the way. The movie's about a chef and a man who owned their own restaurant. She was in the back of the restaurant, sweating. She looked horrible. Her hair was never done. Nobody knew her. She was just in a corner serving him, giving her life to him. Self-sacrifice, twin flame journey, self-sacrifice. I'm giving it all to Tenino. He can have the glory. He can have the fame. He can have the money in the restaurant. He can have me however he wants me. She was totally in a masculine energy, did not love herself, didn't give anything to herself. It was only to him. He was God to her. He was everything to her. Anyways, when he cheated on her, she got her balls and she left. And he was heartbroken. He couldn't find her. It was in Brazil, by the way. He couldn't find her. They lived in Brazil. And she had to fly to San Francisco, where her best friend was, to get help and get away from him and love herself. And when she went there, she decided to be, she could have been a famous chef all these years. She could have always been a famous chef. She always had offers in Brazil to come here and be a beautiful chef somewhere. The name of the film is Woman on Top. Okay? And so she went there to San Francisco and she got a job. She got a job as a teacher, a chef. She taught people how to cook. Okay? And she loved it. And she got fame. And she got some glory and she got recognition and she felt really good about herself. She felt wonderful and everyone loved her. Oh my gosh, she was on such a high vibration, guys. She was totally Queen of Cups. All the men in San Francisco wanted her. And in the movie, it's comedial, okay? She had it was like magic. Wherever she walked, like thousands of men would follow and it was all comedy, you know? It was like she was wanted by every man throughout the movie. And even on, she got a TV show. She was recognized and got a TV show, Cooking on Live TV. And she was beautiful and everyone fell in love with her. And it's like everyone, even the women, were mesmerized by her on this cooking show. And so she's getting all this love. And let me tell you, twin flame journey, my interpretation, her vibration, this is the Woman on Top. The movie is called Woman on Top. In my opinion, her vibration is what was causing all the attention. Her vibration. It was like a stunning gem. She was a gem, vibrating so beautifully. Everyone could sense the happiness. Everyone could sense it, and they thought she was so beautiful. Everyone was mesmerized by her looks. So you would think in the movie, but it wasn't her looks, it was her energy. She had a cup of love inside herself that was on such a high vibration, everyone wanted her. And that's what happens when you're on this twin flame journey and you start to love yourself and you put down the other person and you give to you, and you walk away from the neglect, you walk away from the pain, you walk away from the codependency, the sexual addiction to them, the thoughts of missing them constantly, wanting them constantly, their beauty, the way they look. You walk away from that, and it doesn't matter how much you love them. You want them out of you. And she says in the movie, she's grabbing her chest, and she's grabbing it and pulling it out of her in the bath, and she says, I want him out of me. I want his love out of me. I want his thoughts out of me. Because even though she was moving on, and she's in San Francisco, and everybody wants her, and she's famous on TV, she couldn't help but miss him. She couldn't help but cry for him, drink for him. She couldn't even help it. She couldn't. It was like the twin flame journey. She couldn't get him out of her. And she was like, dear God, I just want to move on. I'm doing everything I can, and shit. This mother effer, I can't get him out of me. What am I going to do? And her friend said, you know what? She knew some spells and all that stuff. She goes, we're going to do this spell, this ritual, and we're going to get him out of you. We're going to give a sacrifice to the goddess of the sea, whoever that was, I forgot. And we're going to put it in the sea, and she's going to take your love, and she's going to lock it at the bottom of the sea, and it will not return. She goes, make sure you want to do this, because if you do this, it's going to work, and you will not love him no more. You will not love Tenino anymore. He will be out of your system and out of you. Are you sure you want that? And she said, yes, I do. I want that. She made a decision for herself. They did the ritual. It worked. It worked. And she moved on, and she just forgot about him, and she was doing her. And while she was on TV, okay, doing her little cooking show, Tenino, her love, saw her all the way in Brazil. And all the men at the bar were like, oh, look at her. She's so beautiful. Oh, any man that has her is so lucky to have her. And he looks up at the screen. He goes, oh, that's my wife. Oh, my God. She's in San Francisco. I have to go now. And by the way, I forgot to mention, his life was completely falling apart. The minute she left, his restaurant went down. Business went down. He lost friends. He lost fame. He lost everything. Twin flame journey. When you walk away, your partner will go into a dark night of the soul. And you have to let them. Because that is how they realize what the hell they're doing. That is how they wake up. If you do not allow them to suffer in agony and writhing in pain for you, it's not going to work. They must suffer. This is financial loss, emotional loss, friendship loss, communicative loss, all kinds of loss. Anyways, I'm going to move on. He ends up flying to San Francisco, and he finds her, and he knows where she's at. And he goes, oh, my love, I've missed you. He shows up with flowers. He's a singer, by the way, and he's freaking hot, okay? He's drop dead gorgeous. I mean, wait till you see the movie. My ears are ringing. He is, wow, gorgeous. And anyways, he shows up singing to her at the bottom of the balcony in Spanish with music. Oh, talk about romantic. And she's like, sorry, I don't love you anymore. I'm glad that you came here, and I'm flattered, you know, and I don't love you anymore. And he was crushed. He could not understand, because he knew the connection. He knew the twin flame connection. And he says, no, you're my true love. You're the love of my life. You're my everything. There is no way that you can't love me anymore. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And she said, there's nothing you can do. I just don't love you anymore. It's not going to work. Anyways, it's a great movie, okay? But long story short, he tries and tries and tries. He stays out there in San Francisco. He's breaking into her room where she works to come into the show. He's begging, he's pleading. He's doing everything he can to win her back, and it's no, 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 no. Remember that on your twin flame journey. She turned him down not once, not twice, but a few times. She even dated somebody in front of him, and he spied on her, and he followed her on her date. But you know what moved him? You know where he knew he still believed in love, even though, and this is how it goes on both sides, even though she said, I don't love you anymore. And she meant it. You know why he didn't believe it? You know why Tenino did not believe it, even though he cheated and they had so much shit? Faith. He knew this love was higher than any other love. He knew it was different than any other love. And he knew regardless of what she said, he believed in the depths and the very deepest part of his soul that this was not right and it was meant to be, and there was hope. There was hope. There was hope. As long as there was love somewhere, there was hope. And he knew that. He didn't say it in the movie, but he knew that. And there was hope. And he was right. Because when she went on the date and the guy wanted to kiss her, she said, no, I can't. And he watched her turn the guy down. And she didn't know why she turned the guy down. She just said, you know what? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. And the guy respected her, and that was okay. Long story short, blah, blah, blah. They went on another date. She's like, screw it. Tenino cheated on me. I need to get this out of me. I just need to sleep with another man. And when I do, you know, I'll feel good. Because even though she did the spell and she didn't love him anymore, she still had something inside her, guys. It's the faith. No spell can take that. Not right now. I'll be there in 5 minutes. No spell can take that out at the time. Even the spell that worked and she stopped loving him for a minute. When love is there, when a true connection is there, no spell, nothing can separate. As God says, what I bring together, let no man separate. Let no weapon formed against me prosper. There was nothing, even though it really damaged them. The love was still there, regardless. And anyways, she started making out with the guy on the couch, okay? And she's like, I'm just going to screw this guy. I don't even like him. But once I screw this guy, I am done with that person and I'm over it. That's the trick. That's the key. I'm going to sleep with this person and it's out of me. And sometimes I don't want to scare you, but you know, divine masculines do this shit. And if you're a divine masculine watching, I'm sorry. Yeah, not necessarily the women in a DM energy, but a lot of divine masculine men do this. It's very sexually driven. And they think a way to get this love out of you is to sleep with someone else, because they are scared of the connection. They are scared of the obsessive thoughts. They are scared that they can't get you out of their head. They're terrified, and they don't know what to do. And they try to do like her, and they're like, God, I cannot do this. I need to sleep with somebody else, and I'll move on. But they can't. Okay. Anyways, long story short. She tries to sleep with the guy. She can't. She ends up kissing him and making out. She goes, you know what? Oh, get off me. Go away. I'm not feeling it. I'm not into it. I'm not in the mood. I can't do this. Okay? And so she doesn't. And so she still doesn't understand what the freak. What the freak? I just did a spell. I'm dating. I've got some hot guy all over my ass here. What the freak? However, she still did not admit she loved him. She said, I don't love you, Tenino. I don't want you. I don't know what I'm going through, but I don't love you. Okay? And I'm going to get through my own stuff my own way. At the end of the movie, and I'm not going to do spoiler alerts. Yeah, I am. I'm going to do a spoiler alert. You can watch the movie, though. It's good. But at the end of the movie, because they're both chefs, he says, I'll go home back to Brazil. I'll go home back to Brazil, and I'll leave you alone, and I love you with all my heart and soul forever. But can you do me this one favor before I go? For old time's sake, can we cook this meal together? Can we cook a special meal together like we used to when we fell in love, for old time's sake? And it just makes me cry because, you know, the twins, we get lost on this journey on what we should do, what we shouldn't do, what we want, what we don't want, blah, 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 blah. But we forget how we fell in love. How did you fall in love? Was it friendship? Yes, always. That's why don't get offended. If you ever get a friendship card out of these things here that I have, friendship, work on your friendship and your love will prosper. It's true, because that's how you first fell in love. You liked that person's energy. You loved their smile, the kink in their lip. You loved the flip of their hair. You loved their laugh. You loved anything about them. And you guys were just buds, man. You guys wanted to be together. You wanted to talk on the phone. When you got that first text, you were like, I got a text. I got a text from this person that I like, you know? Do you remember when you guys first said I love you? How that happened? It was probably very nervous. It was probably like, oh, I don't want to say it. I don't want to be the first one to say it, you know? But someone did. Someone cracked. Someone said it. So however you guys met, however you guys fell in love, go back to that place. Go back to who you were and how you were, because that's the key. That is the detail. The devil is in the details, the little details. Anyways, and I get chills, goosebumps, and I want to cry. But yeah, they started making a meal together, and he went behind her, and they were cooking, and he kissed her neck almost, but didn't, and she moved her hair along the side, and she started to fall for him again. So really, her love was gone, but because of their bond, she started to fall for him again. Even though she didn't love him anymore, she fell for him again, because that's fate. Because that's the twin flame, because that's love, because that's the connection. What God brings together, let no man tear apart. Whatever weapon is formed against you will not prosper. It will come together. If it is truly meant to be, it will come together again. So anyways, okay, they fell in love. She loved him again. And she didn't realize it when it hit her, but cooking. And she started to fall, and then he kissed her, and he was hoping she felt something. And she was like, I'm sorry, I just don't feel it. I just don't feel it anymore. I'm sorry, I want to forgive you. I want to, and I can't. And so she realized, I have to go back to the bottom of the ocean, get my spell, her little plate of love, whatever she dedicated to the sea goddess. She had to go swim in the ocean, and she told the queen, or the goddess, I want my love back. Go give me my love back. I want it back. And she drowned almost, and she got washed up against shore, and the little thing came out. And she was like, I still don't feel it. I guess it's gone. But you see the trick? It was never gone. The spell didn't even work. Let me tell you, twin flame journey people, what she did was make an action and a choice to expel him out of her. It was not literally the candle ritual. It wasn't literally the spell. It was her intentions. She set her intentions to get him out of her. And when she really did that, it worked. And she started to love herself again. Okay, she did that. She loved her, and she felt so good that she didn't really care about him the same way. And it never went back to the same. But at the end, she said, I do love him. And I guess I do have my love back. And then she found him. I kind of forget the ending, but she did find him. And they kissed, and the love was there. And he cried, and she cried, and he goes, oh, you love me again? And she said, yes, I love you. I love you. I love you again. And he said, I am so sorry, and I will never do to you what I did again. I will never hurt you like that again. I love you with all my heart and soul forever and ever and ever and ever, and I will never hurt you like that again. It's beautiful, and it makes me want to cry. But the actions that needed to be taken, and everybody who watches the movie on the twin flame journey, you're going to point fingers and go, it's him. He's the bastard. He's the lying, cheating, player, no good son of a bitch that put her in the back of a kitchen, didn't give her the attention and love. He was always wandering eye, flirting with the ladies, sleeping around on her. That cheating, lying fucker. That bitch, you know. That's how it looks, right? And most of us twin flamers on the journey, that's how we are. We're like, that bitch, that son of a bitch, they're the one. They're the one. But let me tell you how that movie played out. Look, it was her. She changed the paradigm shift. She changed, even though she was the angel and the saint in the story. She was the beautiful woman in the back of the kitchen being hurt. She was the one cheated on. She was the one abused and lied to. Yes, she was the victim in the story. But do you see what changed? It wasn't Nino. It wasn't him purging and crying and And, well, yes, that was part of it, but it was because of her. I need some time. It was because of her. She made a choice to do a candle ritual to purge him out of her, to leave him, which was hard as hell, because she never lived on her own. She never knew anything else but them. It was very difficult for that woman. Okay, it was difficult for her to do the work because she was the victim. She had to go to San Francisco. She had to leave him. She had to separate. She had to release and let go. She had to do the cutting off. She had to do self-reflection and say, I want to do me, damn it. I want to go be a chef. I want to be famous. I want to be on TV. I want to have attention. I want to go out. And she went to the flower store and got her some flowers for herself. She started loving her. And she gave herself not 50%, 100%. She gave herself 100. She loved her 100. And guess what else? She went to her best friend. Her best friend. Because you know that card I always pull out in the Romance Angels? Let your friends help you? She did, by golly. She let her best friend help her. And, you know, guys, I'm sorry I went on and on and on about a movie, but it came to my mind in this reading, and it's hella old. It's like 15 years old, maybe even 20. I don't know. Shit, it's old. I don't know why that movie came to my mind. It's not recent. But it came to my mind because, yes, that's a twin flame journey movie. And when she did the work, he came back. And even when he came back, she did not accept. She kept loving her. And he started trying. See, that's the paradigm shift. It's like you don't do the work for the person to come back. Oh, good. I did the work. Now they're back. Woohoo! I got what I want. It's the destination, baby. I got my goal. I made a basket from, like 50 yards away. I made a freaking basket. No, it's not the destination, it's the journey, okay? And she won because she loved herself more than him. And that vibration killed him. He went through a death. He went through a transformation. The vibration killed him. And he transformed from that player, from that insecure person who thought he wasn't satisfied. On this journey with this person, he saw her worth. He saw her worth because he saw where he was wrong. He saw where he did wrong. He didn't realize how powerful she was, how much love he had for her till she left. Yes, Woman on Top is the movie. So I'm done. That's a beautiful movie. Please watch it, guys. Please watch it. I'm going to get some more messages here. Spirit, on this journey, give me another message. Give me another message. Help me out with this message. Spirit totally gave me that analogy. I've never looked at that movie like a twin flame movie till now. You have to look at it in a spiritual sense, though, because it is a comedy. Okay? It's a love comedy. But you have to look at it in the spiritual sense. Okay? All her magic, all the little magical things, the little sounds of magic when she walks by everybody, it's not magic, it's a vibration. And him coming back was the recognition of the love, okay? So Woman on Top is a great movie. It's about loving yourself, and that person realizes the truth. Yeah, now we've got the Tree of Life with the 5 of Cups on the bottom. You have to grow, and part of this journey is going through, this is the Tree of the Life in the Kabbalah. It's a Kabbalic message. And you start here, okay? This is the Magician. Okay, then you go down here to the Empress. You have the High Priestess. Notice the 2 feminines right across the board. They move forward with the Chariot. They move forward into becoming a creator. The Magician and the High Priestess are one, but the feminine masculine side. And the Empress, the number 3, is all about growth, creation, giving life to the seed that is now created by the Magician and the High Priestess. Okay, then you go down here to the Emperor. He stabilizes this manifestation. He stabilizes your gift of creation. He brings it down to reality. Okay, he takes whatever's going on in 3D, I'm sorry, 5D to 3D is what I meant to say. He takes whatever's going on in the ether and he brings it down here and he makes it happen here. That's the Emperor. Then you go to the Hierophant, that's faith. You have to have faith that your vision will stick, that your vision will come true. Then you have the Lovers. That's coming together with a partner. You're partnering your gift. You're partnering up your manifestation. They also match you in vibration. They also match you on this journey. Then the number 6 here in the middle, you guys come together. You have strength. You have prosperity. You have love. You give birth to your dreams together. You create life. Okay, then you have to create again. You have to create again. And with the Chariot and strength, you move forward together. You move forward together with strength. You overcome your demons. And you guys trigger each other. This is all about death and transformation and towers. You trigger each other and you grow and you get stronger and better. Okay, that's why you go down here to the Hierophant. And you go down there to him. You do your self-reflection. You go inside yourself. You learn everything about you. You let go of what you need to let go of. You create again. We have the Empress and the Emperor right here going down to this Hierophant. And it's about both of you, masculine and feminine, coming down, creating life, getting stable, growing, getting a new perception of the 5D to the 3D. Okay, and then here you are, Magician again, and then you're changing, you're building something else. The number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Things change and everything goes upside down. It goes from one area to the other area. You guys take everything from 5D and you bring it down to 3D. That's the Tree of Life. Okay, but it's about the journey with yourself and your lover, but it has to be also about yourself. It can never just be about the love. It can never just see the destination of coming together. Union's right here in the middle. That's not even the destination. That's not even the purpose. That's just part of the journey. You see that? The lovers coming together is a part of the journey. It is not the destination. It is not the journey. It is self-love, self-work, and knowing your soul is on a path. But you can go on a path together. And that's where people get stuck. They get stuck on this level of the journey. They know how to manifest, create. They try to come into union, but here's where they get stuck. Self-reflection, Hierophant, change, death, towers, transformation, new perception. Then it changes again. They get stuck here. Everyone gets stuck here. And it's because, I tell you, it's not letting go of those addictions. Not letting go of those little ticks that got you guys. Little ticks. And I had 5 of Cups there at the bottom. Spirit, tell me what's going on. Am I on track here? Give me another message, please, so I can hurry up with this reading. I've been talking forever. Please, Spirit. So much for my quick reading. Okay, well, I'll take them all. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords on the bottom. Just wanted to show you. That's what you guys are in. It is stressing out, and you're ready to just stop stressing out. Here's the message from Spirit. We have the Knight of Wands. Quickly, quickly follow your desire. Overcome something. You are having your desires overtake you. Your desire is for your lover. Your desire is for your lover. And you're constantly giving messages to the lover. Give messages to Spirit. Give messages to your High Priestess powers. Give attention there. Sometimes our attention is just on the love, not the spiritual aspect. And a lot of us complain about, I can't talk right now. Train of thought. Focus, Stephanie. Whew. Oh, 5D. A lot of us are complaining about 5D. Well, I telepathically communicate. I spiritually, have union, but I don't have it in 3D. It's a frustration. You need to be grateful for all of that. You have to be grateful for the union, for everything. For the 5D, for the 3D, you can't just only look for the 3D. You have to be grateful for it all. Spirit, give me one more message here. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Things are about to change. You have completed a cycle. Okay, the world is here. You've completed a cycle. Unrequited love is no longer in business, but you are giving unrequited love to yourself. And that's why we're having struggles with union. 2 of Cups. This is meant to happen, but you have to change your perception of this journey. You have to change the way you look at it. You have to stop looking at it through rose-colored glasses. You have to be careful who you follow. Who are your gurus? Who are your teachers? Ooh, and now Spirit just gave me another message, and I've got death here. I'll tell you the message he just gave me. 2 swords. The message he just gave me is, how many of you guys have faith in yourself? And that's what I'm put here for. I believe I am put here to help you. How many of you guys have faith in yourself right now? Because I get a lot of questions. I don't know what I'm doing on this journey. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm here for. I'm here to give you power. I'm not here to give myself a platform or a pedestal that I am more powerful than anyone and I have a vision and I can see things in the cards and I have a gift. Yes, I do have a gift. I do have all of that. But I am mostly here to be your friend on this journey and tell you, every one of you, every answer that you need is inside you right now. The whole time. I can help you on this journey, but every single answer, are you a twin, are you not? Do they love you, do they not? Are they coming back, are they not? What is the barrier? Every single one of those answers is in you right now. But do you trust it? Do you trust yourself? If the answer is no, then that's what needs help. That's what needs effort. That's what needs work. If the answer is yes, then you need to focus on yourself and start looking inside yourself. Ask those questions to you right now. Meditate, breathe, take in these thoughts, these feelings, these intuitions. Take in and accept your power. You have a guide inside you, and it's about taking that leap of faith right now. Spirit, tell me more about this journey. Tell me more about this journey. Help give me a message. Page of Cups. Page of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Death. Knight of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. The Sun. 9 of Swords. The barrier right now is the 9 of Swords. This is how it starts. You have love. You get an offer of love. Then they hold back. They retract their offer. They give you something, or you give them something, and then there's a holding back. It's a juggling. It's buying time, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Meanwhile, people are waiting, upset over this whole matter. Strong Virgo here. Upset of the waiting. I am tired of waiting. If this journey is for you, let me know. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. There needs to be a death. We've got death twice here. There needs to be death and transformation of what? Faith, codependency. Because this offer's been sitting on you guys too long. It's sat so long, there's cobwebs. There's dust. These cups, I am seeing dust and grime fill these cups. It's been sitting in the cabinet for so long. It's like 20 years have gone by, you know, not literally, but in the cups, and they're dusty and grimy. It's just, these options have been sitting there. And you've never once taken up on any of these options. You've had all these options. You've had the gift of meditation. You've had the gift of telepathy. You've had the gift of growing up and getting rid of this codependency. It's always been an option, but you've never wanted to take that option. The Sun is clarity. You know what you need to do. Why are you scared? 9 of Swords. Why are you scared? You know what you need to do. Why are you scared? Why is there a barrier? Why is there a barrier? I'll take them all. We have the Hanged Man. You're waiting. Which one do I want to take next? Knight of Swords. You're waiting to make a move. You're waiting to make an effort. Because you're afraid someone's going to walk away. You're afraid if you move, you're going to rock the boat. And they're going to leave. If I move at all, if I do anything at all, if I do have to let go, if I do have to walk away, then I lose them. Then I lose them. So there is fear. There is fear involved. And then I have the 10 of Pentacles. Again, you have 2 10 of Pentacles. Seriously. Turn that off. Okay, so you have the 10 of Pentacles again. And this is the energy of coming together, having family, having stability, being financially stable, getting commitment. And you have here the Six of Pentacles. Let me get a message here. And then you have the Four of Cups. And then you have the Seven of Wands. And look at that. You have the Ten of Cups. Funny how the Ten of Pentacles is sitting on death. The message here with faith, death, and Ten of Pentacles. You're waiting too long to walk away. I got to say what I feel. And I don't care if it resonates for you, it doesn't. Look at that. Oh my gosh, she was just sitting there. Ten of Wands. That's another message. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Damn, 10, 10, 10. You are not letting go, guys. Whoever this journey resonates for, and let me tell you, I see strong earth. I see strong water and strong fire. Yes, there's air here, but I feel that's a Libra, Gemini. Okay? I feel Virgo and Capricorn. There is Taurus. There is Taurus, strong Scorpio. Cancerian, I told you, strong since the beginning. Strong since the beginning. There's Pisces here too. Sagittarius. Capricorn, yeah. But anyways, I'm going to tell you guys, somebody here, whoever this is, if it's for you, awesome, you know what to do. If it's not, you don't have to freak out and say, nope, not me, not me. Okay, then that's not you. Maybe it is, and you're just lying to yourself. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is the truth. But if you are not willing to fully let go of the entire journey, like the movie I talked about, then that's the stagnation, and that needs to die. Somebody is hesitating to let go of whatever codependent situation they are involved in. It can be obsession. This could be checking their Facebook, checking the phone every 10 seconds for them. This can be waking up in the morning and thinking of them first, going to bed and thinking of them last, throughout your day thinking of them. This is a little bit too much. I know it's hard because you can't get them out of your head, but it's the effort. It's choosing. Just like the girl in the movie, she chose, she made a choice. She didn't just sit and suffer on the couch with a bag of potato chips, watching love stories, and choose to feel self-pity and victimhood. I think she did that for like 2 days in the movie. And then she's like, nope, I got to get out of this mess. So it's a choice not to be a victim. It's a choice saying, you know what, I was done wrong. And I did love this person. And I'm not going to accept crumbs. I'm not going to accept all of this pain. I have a vision. I have 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups on my mind. And I want that with this person. But I don't want it so bad to the point where I have to destroy myself. Where I have to become lowly, where I have to become less than, where I have to become miserable, where I am not taking the vacation I want to take because I'm waiting for you. Somebody wants to take a vacation, but they're waiting for their lover to make that jump. Somebody wants to go to Greece. Somebody wants to go to California. Somebody wants to go to Mexico. Somebody wants to go to Hawaii. Somebody wants to go to Bali. Somebody wants to go somewhere. Maybe even in the States, they just want to go somewhere. To the hot springs, to the Royal Gorge, to Disney, I don't know. But they're waiting. They're waiting because they want to go with this person. And there's no contact. Okay, some of you guys want to go somewhere tropical, maybe South America. And you're waiting for this big trip for this person. Like, I have big dreams in my life. I have big things I want to do. I want to start my own business. I want to go on this trip. I want to have a baby. I want all this. But I want it with that person. And I will not move my life around until this situation is cleared up. Well, I have news for you, honey. That's this. You are trapped in that cage, and the door is open. You're choosing to be trapped in that cage. You are and I don't have to bring it out, but you saw the 4 coins. You're hanging on to the idea and the reality of your hope, your manifestation, and that's not coming true because the 3 of Wands is in reverse. The manifestation is not coming true because 8 of Swords, Devil card, 4 of Pentacles. You are stuck in stagnation mentally, emotionally, physically. You are literally this person tied up in this cage and the door's open. So if you're stuck on this journey and you're hesitating to do your life, if you are hesitating to go be that person you want to go be, to go have that business, to go travel, to go have that baby, to go have a loving relationship, if you're struggling to make a move because you're waiting, it's the act itself. It's the intention and the act that creates momentum in the right direction, 8 of Wands, momentum in the right direction to bring yourself your manifestation. The minute you make those decisions, it's not to say that this person isn't going to be like Tenino on the movie and come running towards you like a freaking bat out of hell, flying across the globe to get to you, begging to get to you. It's not to say that's not going to happen, but it's not to say that you should do that because that's going to happen. Well, I'll make the decision as long as I know that person will come crawling. That's not the same thing. The woman and women on top did not make the decision saying, well, I'm going to San Francisco. I'm going to go see my bestie. I'm going to go do me because I know as soon as I leave this guy, he's coming running for me. That's the trick. I'll get him back that way. I'll fix him. He'll learn his lesson if I do that. No, that's not the point. That's where the stagnation is. That's where the death is. That's the 8 of Swords. That's the 4 of Pentacles. No. That's the wrong thing. That's what I'm here to tell you. You can't do something expecting something to happen because you do. There has to be a paradigm shift. Your entire body, your entire essence, your entire spiritual astral self, your entire being and mentality and emotions and physical actions and thoughts, everything has to change. Everything has to change, not your thoughts only, not your physical actions only. And don't tell me I don't see that shiznit every day on my channel. People are like, I don't care about this guy. I'm over. I'm done. No, I'm over him. Yep, that guy can eat grass and kick rocks. But where's your mind? Where is your mind? Your mind is on them. So don't tell me you've left. Because you energetically have not. Period. You're still there. You're still very much there. You're still very much there. And if you have mentally checked out, but you're physically there, still tolerating the calls, still tolerating the crumbs, still tolerating the sex with no commitment. If you're still tolerating things, you're still there. Even though your mind checked out, you're physically still chained. Guys, this is all about being chained. It's all about being chained. And that's completely the devil card. So remember, this message disclaimer is not for everybody. If you're on this journey and you're experiencing trouble coming together in union, this is your reading. This is why I'm doing the reading, because I got so many people saying they're doing all the work, but they're struggling. This is your reading. Okay, if this is not your reading and things are going smoothly and you're seeing effort and they're being good and they're being Tenino later and they're coming with roses and flowers and you're playing it right and you're doing you and you're willing to accept this union if it's done the right way, then you're doing good. This reading is not for you. Bravo. That's awesome. That means you left already. You did the work. You took that step away and you changed your paradigm shift. And you will be experiencing that. You will be experiencing coming together. You will be experiencing that. And I had a video on union. Remember, union is very different for everybody. Okay? Union is not just coming together and having babies and living in the same house. That's not union. Think of all the people that are same-sex coming into union. Think of all the people that are just meeting coming into union. Think about the people that have hurdles that are coming into union, or older people that are coming into union. Union is not just marriage, a house, and babies. Union is whatever union is for you. It is emotional fulfillment, complete happiness. your manifestation realized, whatever that is for you. That is going to be communication for many people. Just talking to this person again, getting into communication, good graces, friendship. Sometimes it's sexual union. It's actually embracing each other physically and falling in love, being romantic, being intimate, becoming one, raising your Kundalini vibration. Sometimes it's that. Sometimes it is for many people that have children already, and you're of that age group and you have children, or you want children, or children are a part of your manifestation. It is the family coming together and making more babies. Sometimes that's union. Sometimes union is traveling the world together. Sometimes union is you guys coming together and taking trips, traveling, communicating, kissing, loving, romantic, all the good stuff. Whatever makes you happy. Maybe it's creating your own business together, doing some kind of spiritual work together on this journey. That's union. You see what I mean? Union is different for everybody. I don't want you to get stuck on typical twin flame unions and saying, oh, well, that's what it is, and I don't have union. Some of you guys are in union and you don't even know it because they're communicating with you, because you're having romance, because they're reaching out. It's like you guys came together and you didn't even realize you're in union because you expected union to look like something else. You thought, well, I don't have my house and my ring, so this isn't union. No, you're already in union. Remember, this is not the destination. It is the journey. Union is just part of it. Union is the middle of this journey. It's coming together. The rest still requires work, growth, spiritual prosperity, establishment of your manifestation as a team, as a unit, as masculine and feminine. And I love that we got the Lovers card. Whoops. It's coming together and doing the thing. So keep in mind that union is very different for many different people. And remember, if you are struggling coming into contact, coming into any kind of union, you may have to do some more work on yourself. You may have to do like that woman in the movie. You may have to walk away. Is that 100% for everybody? No. But in this reading, it is. If you resonate in this reading, that's what I see. That's what I see. Okay? And it is leaving the past behind you, moving forward with yourself, not accepting crumbs. This is standing your ground. Standing up for you, defending yourself. That's the green shirt is the heart chakra. Standing up for yourself, loving you, having clarity and wisdom is the sun. Okay, let's talk about that. This usually talks about birth. Some people may be giving birth soon, okay, or being pregnant, but it's about giving birth to your dream, the sun, It's about having faith that your belief is prospering, that your gift is realized, manifested. This is about being creative, loving life, having romance. You know the reason they have this sun card with the little boy on a horse? The reason is this is about the fifth house. Romance. If you study on the fifth house in your zodiac, it's about the Leo. And this is about children. The creation of children. It's the physical pleasure, the physical act that creates life, children. Okay, if there was one word for the fifth house, it's about creation. Creation is the fifth house. Creation of children, creation of romance, creation of your dreams. Being creative. This is art, music, singing, acting, piano, painting, taking pictures, photography, healing. What is your art? What is your gift? It's giving life and creating your gift, your manifestation. It's what makes you happy. It brings joy. Children bring joy, do they not? That's why they have children in this house. Romance, intimate love brings you joy, does it not? That's why it's in the fifth house. Painting, music, art, all the beauties of life brings you joy, does it not? That's why it's in the 5th house. That's the Sun card. Whoops, got stuck there. And so when you're sitting here accepting crumbs with the 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups, taking whatever you can get, getting dusty freaking cups because you have other options, but you don't want those. You want this one. And you're going to stick with this one till it works out. But here's the problem. It's not. It's stagnant. Because you know what you need to do, but you don't have the gumption and power to do it like a Leo. You don't have this to do this. So there's the stagnation. And that's why death is here. It's like we need to kill that. We need to kill that mentality. Spirit, is there any additional message you want to give me in regards to what this other person thinks about the person watching? What does this other person think about? King of Cups, well, shit. They love you. Completely in love. Yes, we're dealing with the Scorpio and Cancerian. They love you deeply, truly, madly. Yes, they do. They are healing. They are healing, as are you. They are growing, as are you. They are tired of the non-communication, as are you. They are tired of the stagnation, as are you. They know something has to die and transform, as do you. Sometimes people confuse death with giving up on each other. It's not giving up on each other. It's starting to love you. It's not you giving up on them. It's you just making a choice that I love me too. Damn it. I love you, boy. I love you, girl. But damn, I love me too. And I can't keep serving you, okay, like this. This ain't Applebee's, okay? It's not what's your order. Can I please take your order? No. No, this is a self-cooking kitchen. Thank you. We have Hierophant here. There is commitment coming in the future, and look at that. You've got the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups. There's true love here in this situation. You have to get what? Balls. Now you've got the Strength card. You got Leo in here twice. And I got the Wheel of Fortune too. Again. You have to get balls to do the right thing to create change. You have to want this more than anything. Okay, this is like Smeagol and the ring and the Lord of the Rings. My precious. You don't want to get obsessed on the precious and let the precious be over here. My precious, my precious. I need my precious. You don't want to get obsessed on that precious, okay? You want to be the precious. You want you and God to be the precious. You want to focus on you, your love, your self-journey. That's the precious. And when you focus your attention, look how he's going that way. When you focus your attention that way, that's the right direction. Funny, he's on the right side of my desk. I don't know what side it looks like for you guys, but it's the right side on my desk. That's the right thing. The focus of energy is the right thing to do. I'll get a couple more Twin Flame cards from my Mystic Moon Tarot deck. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about what is this person that, let's just say, is stressing the other person out. The person that is refusing, the person that is rejecting. What does that person really think and feel right now? A couple cards or one card, whatever you think, Lord. Couple cards, one card. We have being apart has been life-changing for me. And that's pretty much the basis for my reading. Being apart is life-changing. It's supposed to be life-changing. That's what God's trying to do. That's what Spirit's trying to help you guys do, to life change. Life-changing. The bottom of the deck, it says, I don't know if I can meet your expectations. There is fear. I don't know if I can give you every expectation you have involved here. I'm fearful. I'm trying to change my life. I'm trying to grow and do me. And meanwhile, you're spying on me here, Page of Swords. You're looking at my Facebook. You're doing all this research on me. And I feel scared. I feel scared to come to you because your energy is kind of violent. Your energy is very aggressive. You have a very aggressive energy towards me, and I feel it. And I don't know if I can meet that vibration. I don't know if I can meet your expectations. I don't know if I feel safe coming into your presence with the kind of obsessive, compulsive thoughts that you have about me, or the love you have towards me, or the value you put on me. Could you guys imagine being the precious to somebody? My precious, my precious, my precious. That's crazy, guys. I would run fucking far. I would run far and hard. Bye. I am not going to be killed tonight. I am not going to be slayed by this crazy person. God knows if I cook him the wrong freaking thing tonight, I might lose my head. This person's batshit crazy. I mean, I'm not saying that anyone is. I'm saying that's the energy. And if we could get honest with each other in 5D and literally talk from a spiritual self, it would be funny. And they would be telling each other, dude, woman, you're crazy. You think I'm just going to come to you like that? Change your vibration, because I'm scared as shit. I am scared as shit of you. You have this obsessive compulsive vibration. You're constantly on me. You constantly need me. You constantly desire me. I'm the precious to you, and I don't like that shit. You know, that 5D person is, which is your other self, by the way, the 5D masculine or feminine, whoever I am speaking on this, that's your 5D self. And your 5D self is like, get a grip, honey. Get a grip. You need to do the walk away. You need to do the walk away, and you need to go give yourself some love over here, because that shit is not going to lead to this. I'm sorry. It may lead to some freaky deaky. It may be a little freaky deaky in the bedroom area. Woohoo! We like that. Let's have a little crazy. Let's have a little crazy love. Let's do some crazy love. Let's do some Eminem crazy love. Burn my house down, baby. Shit. I like the way it burns, Rihanna. I like the way it burns. Let's be crazy. All right, we got some crazy love going on, and that's all good. And that's all good. And a lot of us have some crazy love. Nothing's wrong, Rihanna. I've been some crazy love, and it feels good. You're right. It feels good. It feels good to have someone crazy about you, ready to tear that ass up and, have some good love. But no one feels good at the end of the day when they're freaking Page of Swords in your ass, blocking you, stalking you, ignoring you, ghosting you. Nobody feels good about that. We all like the crazy love, but no one feels good when they have the backlash of the energy that promotes. Woo! Spirit, can you give me another message? Can you give me another message? Can you give me another message? All right. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. Now, this goes for both parties. You both wish you could have been honest, but you weren't. This person wasn't honest about how they felt about you. You weren't honest about how you felt about them. Everyone was crouching and hiding. Everyone was keeping a little lock and key on their true feelings because they were afraid the other person might run if it was too serious, too quick, etc. So basically, we're a bunch of, youthful spirits here in a childish energy that needed to grow. Okay, that's why we have 2 pages. Our love was immature, and our communication was immature. And that's both people. It's not just one or the other, it's both people. Okay, and, that's why it says being apart has been life-changing for me. I've grown from this. Both of you should have. Spirit, what message do you have for the twins? What message do you have for the twins? What do you want to say to them, God? Forget what I have to say. What do you want to say? What do you want to say to them? Just give me a message. Give me a small message of what you want to say to them. I will deliver it, whatever it is. I know I screwed things up, and honestly, I have no idea how to fix it. Okay, get honest with yourself. If you know you screwed things up, or they know they screwed things up, get honest with yourself. You don't have any idea how to fix it. And that's okay. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened. Ask and you will receive. If you are on this journey and you are here and you are learning and you are growing and you realize faults and you realize hiccups and you realize barriers, then you're growing and you're learning, and it's good. It's good. Okay, the next thing is, you feel like home to me. You feel like home to me, and I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. I just can't. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to fix it. I know we feel this, but what do we do? What do we do? What do we do, Lord? What do we do, Lord? What do we do? We don't know what to say. We don't know what to do. They're our home. Home is where the heart is. This is our person. Help us. Help us. Help us figure this out, God. Help us figure this out. I'm more affected than you know. And God's telling me it's you. You're more affected than you know. You have more pain than you know. You have more hurt than you know. You have more obsession than you know. You have more of all this than you know, both of you. You have more problems than you realize. There are some things you are not clear on, and that's why there's barriers. The next message is, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. You guys have to do something else than focus on this right now. It's about focusing on you. The same way they're focusing on them. Try and understand the complexity of this relationship and the requirements to fulfillment. The last one is, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Wow, I just said that. I can't seem the right words to say to you right now. So if you guys are going on this journey and there is an issue here, and there is the barrier, and you're like, "Argh," they can't find the right words right now. The words just aren't here. You guys don't have it all together. The words aren't here. It's not all together. There is issues. You guys are working hard on them, which is great. It's wonderful. But there are issues, okay? Spirit, give me another message for the beautiful twins here. What can they look forward to? What is their path? What is their journey? What do you want for them? Well, you saw that fly. We've got chemistry. There's a love here that is beyond explanation, beyond comprehension, beyond anything you've ever known. You know this is your person because you can't seem to quite get away from them. Okay, you can't seem to, and that's okay. Spirit's saying, guys, I love the shit out of you. You guys are so cute. You guys are so cute. You're like young lovers, Romeo and Juliet. You're so damn cute. You love each other. One person doesn't know what to say. The other person's afraid to say it. There's a fear. It's a youthful fear. You don't want to scare each other away. And spiritually, you guys love each other so much. And there's so much fear here. And it's very youthful. It's very childlike. I'm not accusing anyone of being children. I'm just channeling what Spirit wants. I'm channeling. This is Spirit, okay? You guys are like young lovers, young children, so deep in love, so much love to give, so much fear. You don't know what the future holds. Okay, you're hung up on old ideas, you're hung up on old programming, what you've been told, what you think relationships need to look like. So you're hung up on all these things, and you just gotta let them all go. Let them all out the window. Let them all go. Release, release. My yoke is easy. My burden is light. I do not come to put a weight on your shoulders. I do not come to bring stress and strife to your life. I come to release you from your chains, break you from your burdens, free your mind from the chains of this reality, and give you a new vision, a new hope, a whole new reality. But take a breath, because this is young love, and you may have been on this journey for some years, but it's coming to a point where I am helping you, I am stepping in, and take heed. Take heed to my advice. Take heed to my conviction. Take heed to what I'm telling you. Follow the steps you're guided to take. You are on this journey. It is real love, but it does require guidance and you taking the steps you're guided to take. I am not going to drag you along on this journey. I am not going to leave you a child and hold your hand on this journey and take you every step of the way. I have been there, and just like the footprints, I have been there many steps holding your hand, and there are times where I will not be there, and you're going to have to walk by yourself. And you'll realize by me allowing you to walk on your own, by me allowing you to be on your own scared, you have found the power, like the Leo card, inside yourself to do the right thing on your own, and you'll be so happy. And that was me carrying you. That was me guiding you. That was me holding you in your heart and you taking a leap of faith. There is religious factors in this relationship, and it's just what I said. This is the Hierophant. There is religious factors. It's about faith and dedication, because your love life is ascending to a higher level. Okay, this relationship is going on a much higher level. There's going to be some romance very, very soon. There's going to be some romantic feelings exchanged within a week. Yeah, within a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'm going to push it and say 2 weeks. But there still needs to be family issues healed. Even if you guys are getting the romance and the kissing and the physical, keep that going. That's great. You don't need to turn that down if you feel guided to take it. You know, if you feel guided to put a stop to it, put a stop to it. But if you feel guided to take it, keep working on healing, because your family issues are healing. You guys are growing. Keep an open mind about this relationship. This is a totally different twin flame journey than you've probably used to knowing. And Spirit's saying you found Stephanie's channel because you were guided here, because the other journeys that you are following do not match your own. Some of those other journeys that you follow, they're for other people. And that's good, and that's for them. But if you feel like you were in search for more, you were in search for a deeper answer, you're in search for more depth in what this twin flame journey is, then you found it. And keep an open mind, because it's going to surprise you. Like I talked about with this journey, it's not just about the union. That's not the end of the road. It's just the middle. And it's all about self-love and self-reflection. Seriously, guys, no, I'm not talking. If I wanted to answer my phone, I would answer a text. Okay, stay optimistic about your love life. You don't have to replay the same relationship. It's new now. Let's be a whole new person. Give yourself a new name. You know, not literally. I'm just saying, you know, maybe you're not the happy family that you imagined. Maybe you've gone through some shame, some regret, some heartache. Let's not go back to the old thought that that's who we have to be anymore. Let's be you and me today. Let's be us right now. And you know what we are right now? We're lovers. We're just two people in love, taking it as it comes at us, one step at a time, on the road of twin flame madness. We're just going to live for today, honey. We're just going to live for today. I'm not going to worry about tomorrow and our future. I'm not going to worry about it. I have beautiful manifestations and hopes, man, and I hope they all come true. I love to dream. I love to hope. But I am so happy just to know you're alive with me on this planet right now, that you and I are here, that I can reach out to you if I want to, that you're breathing somewhere in the same air I'm breathing, and you're worth waiting for, baby. Bottom of the deck again, this is past life relationship. You're worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So let's just breathe it in, guys. You have someone that you love truly, madly, deeply. Yes, shit is not sweet right now. Yes, it's not all together right now. But there's something to be happy about. You love them and they love you. Even words unspoken don't make them untrue. Okay? I should write that down. That's good. But that's the truth. You love each other. You found someone to love. Can you imagine living a life with never loving anyone? Some people have a very sad life. Some people are here on this beautiful earth and they've got no one to love. They don't even know what it feels like. They don't know how it feels to be kissed with passion. They don't know how it feels to hold someone's hand and make those dreams. They don't know how it feels to have a dream with someone specific. They don't know who's out there. They're just lost. They don't know who to love, if there's love, what it feels like, you know? So just breathe it in, guys, because you love someone and they love you and you know how it feels. And you are going to get your shit together and you guys are going to move forward. You're going to do this journey the right way. You're going to have the right kind of union for you. It's in your future, and we're going to stop stressing. We're going to start taking action and self-reflection work, and we're going to do this. We're going to do this for you, and we're going to do this for me on our own journey. We're going to do this for our own self. You say that right now to yourself. I'm going to do this for me. I'm going to live this life to the fullest for me. For me. No one else. Me. I'm going to paint that painting. I'm going to write that book. I'm going to sing that song. I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to have that business. I'm going to have that trip in Bali on a huge swing in the middle of nowhere over a beautiful lake with flowers. I'm going to have that. I'm going to smell that sweet air. I'm going to take that trip and I'm going to sit in the sun and I'm going to sip a Mai Tai. And I'm going to look great and I'm going to feel amazing. And I'm going to be so happy because I am alive. I can breathe this air. I can walk. I can move. I've got 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 eyes, and a heart full of dreams. I am alive and I am capable. And I'm going to do this for me. And I'm going to feel so good. And once you make that switch and you take that action and you're just doing it for you, you are going to find the blessing of coming into union with the person you're supposed to. And it's going to be a surprise, and it's going to be a blessing, and it's going to be exotically, amazingly, shockingly beautiful because you have no expectations. You're just living. When you're just living your life, guys. You don't care about tomorrow. You don't care about anything, guys. When you're just living, you're just like, man, it feels good to breathe. Have you ever been in that energy? Oh, it just feels so good to breathe. And you've got like nothing to think about. You're just like, man, that felt good. I just took a big, deep breath and it felt so good. That's being in the moment. That's totally being in the moment. Sitting down and meditating and just going, feeling your heartbeat, knowing you're alive. There's no medical issue with yourself. You're not suffering in pain right now. You're just, I just am. And it feels so good. And you look outside and you have, thank God you have vision, right? Thank God you can see. There's some people that are blind. Thank God you can see. And you look outside and you appreciate that life. You know, sometimes I think when people reincarnate, if they come back handicapped or blind, not that it's their fault in this lifetime. In this lifetime, they've done nothing to earn that. But it does make me wonder about their astrology chart and wonder, what is their past life? Did they live a life where they didn't appreciate what they got to see? Did they live a life where they never took action? They felt stuck and confined in a wheelchair, but yet they had 2 feet and 2 arms and every bit of possibility to do something with their lives, but they didn't? You know, it makes me think, do we get reincarnated and we have that taken away from us because we chose to suffer when we had everything, and now we're meant to suffer when we don't have those things, so we can learn to appreciate the little things, like breathing in the fresh air, hearing beautiful music, loving your loved ones around you, etc., etc., etc. There's reasons for everything, and a lot of people wonder, well, why does God let this world suffer, where people are suffering? Let's not think of it in those terms, my loves. Think of it in the terms of reincarnation. Think of it in the terms of, what is that person's past life? What did they do before? You know? We don't know those answers. And who are we to question the divine? He knows all. She knows all. And they do everything in perfect balance. So I will not question. I will be a lover and a helper to those people. I will give affection and love, and I will give healing, but I will not point my finger and blame God. There's reasons for everything. And that's for our own suffering as well. Why are we suffering? I don't know. But there's something karmically that we've done that we are learning from. It's not about paying for karma. It's about learning from karma. A lot of people say karma's coming to get you. You know, you're gonna have to pay your debts. You're gonna have to pay karma. You're right, guys. We're gonna have to pay karma. But it's more the aspect of how you look at it. Instead of having to pay for your debt, let's learn from our debt. What do we take from it? It's all about giving and receiving. We are giving our life and learning. We're receiving. Anyways, this is worth waiting for. Keep working at this. I hope this message was good for you today. I'll give you one last oracle before I end. And that's it, just a short one. I hope this reading was good. I hope I didn't come down on people too hard. I channel and I can get crazy. I can just get passionate about what I do. I'm very, very passionate. Yeah, so that's what I do. Spirit, can you give me a divine message for everybody? Give me a divine message from you. Seriously. Okay, well, he gave me 2. I always ask for 1, and it's like he always gives me 2. I won't read 2, but I will pick 1 out of the 2. Wow, perfect for the reading today. Inner strength. Inner strength. Look how cracked that person is. Oh, and we got this one yesterday. I am presence. The I am. Oh, sorry, guys. So this is your advice for today. Get some I am affirmations. I recommended it previously in another video. Record your own I am affirmations. Write it down on paper. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am in union. I am happy, etc., etc. Whatever you are, say it, record it, speak it, live it. Inner strength. Find your inner strength to overcome the darkness, to overcome your doubts, your shadow, and any pre-existing programming. Find it inside yourself to crack that shell open and be the light person you are inside. Let that person come out. You don't have to be the old you. You don't have to live the old life. You don't have to hang on to old dreams and old people. You can become new. You can be reborn. And so this is kind of like the death card too. Have the strength to die of self and be reborn into something you know nothing about. Start loving yourself and being a new you. And if you're struggling with that, speak it. Speak it into existence. That is the solar plexus chakra, if anyone's wondering. And it says, you have pulled this card today as a reminder that it is time to call on your inner strength. You have the ability to deal with anything in your life. We are all part of this beautiful universe, which is so magnificent. The power and energy available to us at all times. You are so being invited to connect to and acknowledge and call upon this incredible strength that is within you right now. Yes, life can be challenging. And many of you guys right now are reminded by all your shitstorms of how challenging that can be. You have the tools and the ability to conquer all of this and anything else that comes your way. Now, whether it's emotional, physical, mental, even spiritual, know this. You have the strength to move through this and come out the other side even more powerful. It's time to trust that you are strong enough, beautiful enough, perfect enough, courageous enough to move through this difficult time, which feels like a mountain. And you're going to learn some very powerful life lesson from this. The universe is always giving you and supporting you in different opportunities to build this inner strength. But it's up to you ultimately to take the challenge and rise from the ashes like the phoenix, or burn and let it burn you and choose not to rise, but choose to feel pain. You may be required to look at the situation from a different point of view, and that's a struggle because you really like the point of view you have already. But are you willing to let go of some of these old beliefs, some of these old programmings or systems, or different situations that weaken you, that make you feel less than? Whatever it is inside of you that you're being guided to do, please make sure to listen to them and put them into action. It's not always about your thoughts, it's about your actions. You have the courage of a lion, and it's time to roar. Embrace this part of you. in its totality. An affirmation you can say is, I have the strength to face all my challenges with grace. Again, I have the strength to face all my life's challenges with grace. And you guys do. That's the whole point. You're on this journey because you do have it. You are strong. You are equipped. You know you are already enlightened. You know this in the inner depths of your soul. You know what all this message is to be true. And you've known it to be true. You've known it this whole time. You know you're on this journey, and you know some of the messages you heard didn't resonate. You had those red flags. You listened to reading after reading or story after story of other people, and you're like, that almost fits, but it's not it. It's not me. Yes, this message fits, but there's something that needs to be tweaked. You know your story. You know how you fit into the equation. And truth be told, you know what you're doing, and you know what you need to do. But I'm here, and Spirit's here to say, roar. Take that step that you're guided to take. Get your inner strength. We're here to say, we love you. We know you. You have the strength, and we believe in you. And yes, there's a beautiful outcome when you take those steps. Yes, there's happiness when you choose yourself first. Yes, there is. So, like I always say, guys, this is a journey, not a destination. This is not you have arrived to your destination. Please get your bags and drinks off the seats and make your way to the aisle. No. We have not reached our destination. We have not arrived because we never arrive. We're always arriving on a new part of the journey, but we're not done. More like we've reached a pit stop. Please get your purse, make your way to the aisle, and get yourself a nice, refreshing drink of reality. Because we're here to learn something. Please grab your bag. Be ready to fill it with the next life lesson. We will pick you up in the next stop. If you have picked up your lesson, and you have taken that lesson with you, and you have learned and acquired the knowledge, get back on to this bus. Let's keep driving. Or let's get back on the boat and let's keep swimming. Paddling, whatever. You guys know what I mean. Anyways, I love you. I hope this was good for you, and I'm going to go. I have work to do. I hope to God I've cleared up some issues for those of you that are having barriers. I really do. And please watch that movie, Woman on Top. You're going to love it. It's Valentine's Day weekend. Why not? If you don't have a date, come on. Get yourself a steak or a veggie steak if you're a vegetarian and some wine and some chocolate-covered strawberries. Get yourself some flowers. Get yourself all cozy on that couch in your most awesome, sexy, most comfortable pajamas. Perfume yourself up. Lotion yourself up. Feel good. Click on that movie. And enjoy. You'll love it. Okay, guys. If I don't see you soon, I love you. And I'm going to get back to my work. Everybody that had a reading, rewind. Beginning of the reading, I have a message for you. Anyways, I love you. Just keep swimming. If you want a private reading, you know where to message me. I'm always 3-4 weeks out. Please don't message me and say questions like, let me know when you have room on your calendar. Let me know when you have time. Can you message me when you have time? No, guys, I can't. I'm seriously too busy. I can't, have a bulletin board with names and say I'm going to reach out all these people when I have time. I mean, maybe if I ever get not busy, but I don't see how that's going to happen if I'm a month out all the time, guys. So please, if you want a private reading with me, you can always do an emergency reading. It's within 48 to 72 hours. And you will receive it within that time frame. Please be patient. If you order a reading, I just got a message from someone yesterday. I have to admit, I was a little frustrated. They ordered a reading on the 10th, and they did not hear from me within 24 hours, even though it was a basic reading, not an emergency. They did not hear from me. They contacted the PayPal and wanted a refund and caused me an issue. It took 2 hours out of my life. and I looked at their receipt and saw that they just ordered 24 hours prior. They had no reason to freak out or worry because on my website it gives the forewarning about me being out and when to expect messages. If you order a reading, I am not going to reply to you within 24 hours and say, I got your reading, let's schedule. Guys, I'm more busy than that. I cannot reach out to you within 24 hours, possibly 72 hours. I can reach out to every single order. But generally, I only reach out right away to the emergency readings because I know I only have a certain amount of time frame to contact them and schedule. So please, 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 if you've ordered a reading and you haven't heard from me and it's a basic reading and you have your 3 to 4 weeks, I want you guys to be patient. I usually contact you within 5 to 7 days prior to delivery. So that way I can message you and say, hey, I'm going to be doing your reading this week. Would you like a recording? Would you like a live? Let's schedule. I reach out within about a week of your reading delivery. Okay, so please, 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 guys, I've gotten like tons of messages about readings, looking for answers. If I had a secretary, it's possible I could reach out to every single person, but I don't yet. It's just me. In the future, I may get some hired help to reach out to all my messages. Okay, but just please give me a little grace, give me a little patience, give me a little love, guys. I'm a one-man show here, and I work divinely guided, and I work with spirit, and I work with energy, and there is divine timing, and I trust God, and I trust spirit is guiding me here. If anybody wants a refund, just let me know. I'm happy to do that if you're unwilling to wait. If you are willing to wait, I can promise you it's worth the wait, and that speaks for your journey too. If a lot of you guys are not willing to wait for a reading, I don't know if you're willing to wait for your person. And you may be struggling from some impatience. Let's work on that, okay? Because everything's in divine timing and nothing happens just the way we want. But I wanted to get clear on that for my people that have readings. Update, I know a lot of my regulars have ordered readings, and I know it's taking longer than it used to, and that's why, guys. I have a lot more readings ahead of you. I can't jump over other people just to get to you because you're one of my faves from the beginning, and I wish I could. But I will hurry my readings along for emergencies because I know people are having an emotional upsetting moment and it's urgent and they need clarity and they need peace, and I'm a friend and I'm willing to help you. So I do emergency readings. It's only $60 more than my normal reading. So if it's worth it to you to get it done right away, do that, pay for that. But it has to be worth my time, guys, for me to finagle my schedule. It's not inconvenient, but for me to get a sitter, drive them there, make sure I have time, meditate on your situation that day, refinagle my schedule so I can get you taken care of. Please, it is worth that extra $60. It does cost me gas, time, and effort. So if you do want something urgent, it is well worth it. And I'm willing to do that. There's no guilt. There's no guilt about it. But just know that it needs to be worth my time too, okay? So anyways, I am going to deliver the people that I've already messaged you. I've already reached out to you, the people you and I have been communicating about readings. Today's the day. Everything is being taken care of. If you and I have spoke and I have contacted you this week about readings and your reading and when it's delivered and how it's delivered and if it's being uploaded and et cetera, today is the day you are going to get the reading. So no worries, no freaking out. Just if I can't contact you because I'm not on my email 24/7, trust that I'm here right now acknowledging you. It's taken care of. And for everyone else, I am working on the latter part of the first week of January. Okay? So if you've been on the latter end tail of that first week, I'm doing that today and tomorrow. And then I'll be getting into the second week of January. So if you ordered anything between the 7th and 15th, that is what I'll be working on in a couple days. So if you ordered a reading between the 7th and 15th of January, I'll be working on that over the next couple days, okay? And I should knock those out. And then the beginning of next week, I'll be working on the third week of January. So, like the 15th to the 22nd time range of January, okay? So I'll put a calendar up. I'm trying to do that so you guys can see where I'm at. But that's where I'm at, guys, okay? And I have a system Not going to show names, but I have a schedule. I have a calendar. I have your names written down. I have who I'm going to contact when. So I've already got your names here. I've already got all your information and your emails. And as soon as I get close to the week in my book about your reading, okay, I have it right here. As soon as I get to that part in my reading with your schedule, I reach out to you, like I said, within a week, and I say, hey, I'm looking at doing your reading soon. What would you like? So just give me some time, guys. It's all in order. I follow in order. I don't skip because you messaged me. Okay, I have to stick with who's paid. So I really go off PayPal. I go through all the payments, and I see who's paid, who's on hold. There's some payments that are on hold, which are issues I got to resolve. There's some people that wanted refunds, and I have to contact them and refund, and all of that. So keep that in mind. I'm doing that. I'm going down the line. And please, if you're not willing to wait, don't order, because it's just a hiccup for me. If someone makes an order and 2 days go by and you're like, you know what, I don't really want it, I don't want to wait, please don't do that. Be sure before you pay that you want to wait for the reading. Please don't have a last minute, I'm going to order, then I want it back, because that's just trouble for me. And it makes PayPal put all my payments on hold, and I got to call them and clear it up and email you back and tell you what you should already know from my website. So please, please, please don't do that. If you want to wait, but here's the thing. If you want a reading, and you do, and you're holding off because you're waiting till I'm free or I have more time, I'm not going to have more time and freedom in a couple months. Okay? I'm going to consistently, this is my business, I am going to consistently stay busy forever. I plan on it, at least. I plan on it, unless I take a vacation. But I plan on it. So hang in there, okay? If you want an order, please put it in. If it's an emergency, it's only $60 more, and you can get it right away, if it's worth it to you. If not, put something in. Wait a couple weeks, guys, a few weeks, and you're going to be happy you did so, because it's all in divine timing. All right, guys, I love you. Lots of love and light. Sorry for the long out message, but I'd rather talk about readings and all that stuff at the end of my message so you guys can skip, so I don't have to blab in the beginning and have everyone get stressed out because I have some big intro announcement. No, I wait till the end so you guys can have a nice reading, and if you choose to stay because you have readings, you can watch towards the end and you get your information. I do little surprises, and I do plan on Valentine's Day for an hour to go live and do super chat readings. So I do plan on that on Valentine's Day. And you can donate, it's going to be $20 for a mini reading. And I will go ahead and do that, and I'll have a time limit. So I'll have about 60 minutes. I'll allow everyone to pay for that, and after that I'm going to stop, because my videos go about 2 hours, 3 hours. So if I'm doing that, I'll have a 60-minute start to finish. I plan on being live. I'll give you an announcement before I go live. Whoever donates during that time frame for a little mini, you'll get it. If I get like 100 and I can't literally do it that day, I will still do it, and I'll give you the mini right away. Okay? But it's going to be a quick little mini read. And I'm going to do that Valentine's Day for you guys, because I know everyone's anxious. Everyone's dying to get answers. So that's what I'm going to do. It's just going to be a little hour-long video, okay? It might go to 2 hours because of the readings, but I plan on an hour to 2 hours only, and I have to tap off. So if anyone wants a reading at that time, you'll have that availability. I will be able to do it live. If you don't mind having your information live broadcast here with everybody, that's up to you, but it's not going to be a delivered message. It will be live. Okay? And that's it. If I have not been able to squeeze you in on those readings, I will email you a picture, not a video, for the $20. I will email you a little spread that I've done, a little mini, with an explanation of what's going on, if I can't get to you in the live video. Hopefully I can. But that's how it's going to go. Just FYI for everyone to look forward to that on Valentine's Day. Okay? And I'll make it so everyone's not working, or, it will be later. It won't be in the morning when everyone has to work. It will be later. So, okay, that's it, guys. I love you. Lots of love and light. I hope this reading did something for you, and I'm going to let you go now and stop talking. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.